Hi, my name is Kim. This afternoon, we're going to talk about careers for the personality types. Um, but for this segment, I'm going to do the SJs and the SPs. And the next video, I will do the NFs and NTs. Okay, so let's get into it. Careers for SJs. Because SJs are so responsible and reliable, and people know they're capable, they're competent. Um, they're loyal to uh, their boss, and SJs do a really good work. They have good work ethic. They really work hard. Okay, so here's some careers that SJs could be in. I know there's the stereotypical, the accountant, but okay, some are in that, but not all SJs are in that. SJs, they um, they are rule followers. They follow laws and rules. So SJs could be a policeman, because the policemen, they enforce the rules. They to be a policeman. They want order. They want to make the world a better place, to serve and protect. And so SJs um, would be good in that kind of career, because yeah, they do like to enforce some laws and rules, for the betterment of society, of course. And to be a cop, you need to um, be very aware of details. You're dealing with crime. You're dealing with um, the laws being broken. Criminals, and just being in the mind of a criminal. Policemen, they do that. So they have a good eye for detail, and they want to serve and protect. They um, by catching those who break the laws and stuff. Another career that SJs can get into is teachers. Um, they, for if they're a teacher, you will know that they've got everything planned out, everything in order, and they know what they're doing. They because they have these, you know, their classes planned out. They make sure that they have their lessons ready and everything planned out, so they're ready and prepared um, to teach, the new generation, to enlighten them, to um, you know, get get them to think about things. So yeah, they would be good teachers. Um, this is a career that I never thought SJs would really get into, but they can, apparently. They can be engineers. Um, there's so many areas of being an engineer. There's so many. But yeah, SJs can be engineers, building things. building a system, or just building something. Another thing that SJs would be good in, they could be a librarian. Um, especially for the introverted SJs. That is a ideal job for them. It's quiet. It's there's no chaos. It's a quiet environment, and they're helping people look for a book, or they teach them how to look for a book on the computer, what to click on. And they're just organizing the books, make sure they're organized and presentable. So that's another good career for them. Also, another career for the SJs, they could be nurses. They have been stereotypically known to be nurses. And they're good at that job. They are the SJs. They like to serve others, and that sort of quality is what defines being a nurse. To look after sick people, to serve them, to say if there's a person going in for an operation, and the nurses are there by their side holding their hand, because maybe they're going in for a major operation and they're kind of scared, and so the nurses, they're calm, and they'll hold that person's hand and say, you know what, it'll work out. Everything will work out. And that kind of line of work, it's more for the SJs that are the feeling types. They just really have that natural skills or ability to do that line of work, to be a nurse. Okay, now we're going to go to the SPs. Now, the SPs are very action-oriented. So they want to have work that is action-oriented. Some get into being a fireman. You got to think quick on your feet when the ringer goes off, and that tells you, okay, that there's a fire. And so the firemen are very quick. They quickly get ready and get their equipment and everything. And they're fast. There's no overthinking things. They just go right to the place where their assistance is needed. A burning house, or and to try and save the people in the house, the burning house. Also, SPs can be good as paramedics. Paramedics, the same things as a fireman. They are quick. Once they hear of an emergency, they go right to the address and find out what's going on. Sometimes they'll encounter someone that is really sick. Okay, they had a heart attack or something, and so the paramedics, they got to be quick on their feet and try and resuscitate this person who's unconscious. They got to really think hard on their feet. They need to know what to do to help this person, to resuscitate this person, or get them in the vehicle and take them to the hospital. Quick. It's got to be quick. A life is depending on them. So they would make good paramedics too, because they are quick to respond. As paramedics, that's how they are. They're quick to respond. Also, another career for SPs is because they're so funny. There's a lot of not movie stars, comedians. A lot of comedians are SPs because they have, a lot of them, their comedy is things that they see, everyday things, and they can make it funny, just observations. They can make it hilarious, so funny, so gut busting funny. They're just really good comedians. And the thing with being a comedian is it's improv. You're thinking on your feet. There is no notes. There's no preparation or anything. It's all in your head. These comedians, they come up with these things all in their head. There's no notes. There's no rehearsing or anything. It's just right on the fly. They have it all in their head, and so they would be great comedians. Yeah. Also, SPs, they would be good in, just trying to think here, or SPs, they can run their own business. They can be entrepreneurs. They can have some type of business, or services. They're just I think they would be good entrepreneurs. Running their own business. They can also, they could get into technology, technical things. They can be, IT guys. They can be, working on a, computer programmer. Some of them, can do that. The SPs, they can do that. Also, SPs, okay, everyone knows that SPs are good performers. They are known as performers and artists, the artisans and the artists. So they are good performers, being a rock star, or, that kind of work. It's creative. SPs are very creative individuals. So they like to express their feelings or their thoughts, their views on things through their music. They like to entertain people, put them in a good mood where they're just when they come from the concert, they just feel great. Just feel that exhilaration. And SPs can get that from people. They can, they're charming. They're just, really get the crowd going, and excited for the music, the rock band or country and western band or something, whatever type of music they're in. Um, okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. And yeah, next video I'm going to do the NFs and NTs, what careers they would be good in. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. I hope you have a good rest of the afternoon, and I'm going to say goodbye. Bye.